I'm so glad you're here. Let's get started. Good day, beautiful people. It's Nuala with Transform Your Life, you under reconstruction. And today I was just kind of playing with one of my cosplay crowns. Right? You see it? Super cute. I like to do crafts to keep myself busy. And for people who like to do cosplay and things like that, the jewelry isn't that difficult for me to actually make. So and I enjoy it. It's one of those things that I do for self-care. It's just kind of like crafts and stuff where I can be creative and kind of be in that place to rejuvenate myself. So today I actually wanted to talk about that whole um, rejuvenating, starting over again, and New Year's resolutions. The last video I talked about one of the three top New Year's resolutions people make, one of which was the number one, the very top one was wanting to lose weight. And I had talked about, how to shift that from I want to lose weight to how can I get healthier, or what kind of steps, systems, and groups are in place for me to be able to take some action into actually getting healthier. And then, of course, over the course of getting healthier, the weight as a side effect of being healthier will drop off, and how to be consistent with it. The second most made New Year's resolution is I want to make money, right? I want more money. I want a better job. I need something that's going to, help pay for some extra bills. I already have a job. I need just some kind of supplemental income, or I'm at home and I really don't have the means to travel too much, whether for any amount of reason while you're kind of home based, right? And still really have this desire to create something for yourself and to be able to add that additional income. And I am here to tell you that there are many ways that you can do that. That second most made New Year's resolution, right? I want more money. You can go get another job. Shh, my dogs. You can go get another job. You can do arts and crafts on your time, like stuff that I, because there are people that find things that what you do. Someone out there will see the skill that you have or what you can do, and they will want that because what you know is valuable, right? But how do you package that? How do you find something that's going to be fulfilling for you? And if you're time constrained, you're not going to have the time to sit there and just develop all these trainings for yourself and go look for stuff. And you might not have an extra hour a day to sit down and read an entire book. You might have young kids, and so your time management is just going to have to be on point if you're trying to make some money. And I have to say that I have been in multi-level marketing for Peanut. No, lay down. Hera, Zeus, lay down. Lay down. I'm trying to do a video here. The minute I take my eyes off them. Anyway, um, so I have been doing multi-level marketing for about 8 years now, on and off. Yes, I have. On and off with different companies. I have tried to find what I was passionate about and what fit me. So there are a lot of companies out there that's going to fit many things. If you really like makeup and it's something that you use all the time, something that you're passionate about, and the company that you want to pursue in that line is creating some kind of impact. And one of the biggest needs that every human being has, whether or not you think, right? You analyze that just a little bit. One of the biggest needs that we have as a human being is the need to create an impact, a need to do good, a need to create a difference and to be a defining force in someone's life that is actually a human need. And when you create a business for yourself, when you start doing direct sales or multi-level marketing, social networking, relationship networking business, any of those things, right? Anytime you decide to do that, a lot of times people want to get it, number one, because they need the money. And a lot of these systems are amazing and they work well and they work outside the normal business model. Because let's face it, with how much college costs nowadays and really how little you get for how much your college costs and how much you're going to have to pay to take care of all those debt that you're going to go into by pursuing this, and then you have to go find some experience in doing this. And that's the piece of paper, and a lot of the times they're making you study things that have nothing to do with um, the niche that you want to study or that you want to pursue. It will, a lot of times, the first year of college or maybe 2 years of college is teaching you something that you already learned in high school or you should have already learned in high school. um, and there are many people who just don't have that, they can't just have that opportunity. And so being an entrepreneur really evens the playing field. I have to say that no matter how much older generations like to talk smack about the millennials, I love the millennials. I love the youth. I love the youth because the youth have taken what was given to them and decided that it was not good enough and decided to blaze their own trails. And I love it. I totally love it because we all should do that. We all should decide whether or not the systems that exist work for us or benefit us and benefit our families. And if they don't, go find one that does, right? Create one for yourself, blaze that trail, and then show everybody else how to do it. So, for how to create an income, I've found two really wonderful, not just in products and the developments and the companies that have these products, and that I have done a lot of research and gone through a lot of companies and joined a lot of businesses to find what fit with me. And as I'm going through all these businesses and trying to develop something that will help me create an impact in my own life and also in the lives around me. Um, I found this mission, and these two companies completely mesh with what I'm passionate about, what my higher purpose is, and what my passion is. My passion is always has been, and I'm thinking before it even became a known passion, because I had no idea. My life has always been about service, right? Helping others, growing others, supporting others. And, in the process of trying to do this, experiencing life on like multi levels of hardship and obstacles and pain, and being able to struggle through those so I can help other people get through it too. Um, I'm a real believer that unless you have those powerful struggles, it's going to be very difficult for you to find a why. And um, even though my why is monetary, because we do live in a physical world, right? And money is not the root of all evil. Right? It is just a tool and a magnifier for who a person really is. And I would like to be able, it's my desire to be able to have money flow freely to me, right? And effortless to me, to be able to grow where I'm at so I can provide bigger and better impact on the planet. That is my desire. So for the two, hey, no one said make noise. Lay down, lay down, lay down. Peanut, lay down. Thank you. But there's no one at the door. So, uh, in order for me to explain it, you have to have seen my other video. So I highly encourage you um, to watch the video that I put up about my why and why I decided to become a transformational coach, health and wellness coach, and a Reiki master, and why I provide these services and products to people. But um, on the nutrition side, where many of our diseases and illnesses are man made, they are completely preventable. And many of them come from the things that we're exposed to and our food supply. So, for my nutrition, with a lot of study and a lot of personal experience and going through so much hardships about health, I found Purium. Purium stands for pure and premium, and they are an all organic superfoods and herb supplemental store. All of their foods are completely um, no additive sugars, no chemical or artificial sweeteners, colors, preservatives. They are better than the United States standard when it comes to organic. They are endorsed for vegan lifestyle, vegetarian lifestyle. Some of their products are kosher. A lot of their products even pass um, the detox project for that's based in the United States that basically says whether or not a product can or does do what it's supposed to, if it's being sold as some kind of detox, like a probiotic or prebiotic or something like that. So they have many endorsements. They have outside site testing, so the testing and quality control is not just within their own company, but third parties as well, to enhance, to make sure that everything that they have is better than market. And they really support organic farmers and do a lot of education on sustainable farming, because we have so many people on this planet, and our ability to support the people on the planet with the resources we have is very limited now. And if you really want to get scared, you can actually go look at how long we actually have for the resources that we currently are tracking. It's really scary. But there are people out there who are trying to create an impact and want to change the way the world is. Purium is one of those companies. And the people who are involved in this company are the most wonderful, impact creating, want to change the world, really care about the health of other people, and what you put in your mouth. They really care about this, and there's just the level and expertise that has been put into the development and formulation of these foods, because yes, it is real food. They are live food cultures, especially in the power shake, where it's an entire day's serving of vegetable nutrients in just one serving of the power shake. It's amazing. Right, so that is one company. And they have, I would have to say, out of every other company that's out there that actually provides nutrition and supplemental products out there, that they have the best comp plan that I have ever seen. So if you were looking to get into that, if you're really into being in control of your nutrition, if you really care about the health of your children and your family, if you know anyone that's dealing with illnesses or diseases that are really from food supply, so diabetes, Alzheimer's, a lot of autoimmunes going on. There's a lot of things that exist now that are totally preventable, and if and can be alleviated. They help the body to do what the body does best, and so that is period. Now, on the other side of the house, besides nutrition, we need something to help our bodies to, more of a support, and to be able to program ourselves to do what we need in order to facilitate health, to support each and every one of the systems that are inside our body. And for that, and for additional supplementation, I use doTERRA. doTERRA is an amazing amazing essential oils company. And they really put a lot of time and effort, not in just making sure that they have the purest form of unadulterated essential oils, but also they are creating an impact in the world as well. Human trafficking. They fight human trafficking not just in the United States, but worldwide in the areas that human trafficking eventually trickles into our country. And also, they educate girls all over the world. They have they have a program, and it teaches young women. We give them a packet that has reusable feminine products in it, and then we teach them about the menstruation cycle. We let them know that it is not a thing of shame. We let them know that this ability for them to create life is empowering and beautiful and not shaming. We educate them on their own body's processes and about hormones, about women's health, so that they can be healthy and so that their children that they eventually have will also have this information and become healthy. So there's the human trafficking and Girls' Day. And then in addition to that, anytime a doTERRA wellness person wants to raise money for some kind of impact creating thing, like rebuilding a school after an earthquake or helping build water and filtration devices for people that have suffered things from tsunamis, right? They will actually match any donation. So if I raise $5,000 because I want to help fill a school full of books after a disaster because all of their books got damaged, they will match it with their 5,000, and sometimes they'll even kick in some more. So when choosing any kind of, I would like to make more money in my life, or I would like an additional job, or I would like supplemental income, for those of you that are looking for a business that will create an impact, not just in your life, but globally, doTERRA and Purium are the ones that I have chosen to stay with. And I have been with Purium for, oh gosh, was it's going to be 2020. I have been with Purium for 3 years now, and I have been with doTERRA for less than a year. And I would say that these two companies have made such an impact in my life and helped me create an impact in other people's lives around me who have had the honor and pleasure of helping, that I'm just going to stay with them forever. And yeah, those two compensation plans. And you're getting so much out of just being a brand partner or a wellness advocate. You're getting free product. You get discounts off of the product that you want yourself. You're getting free shipping. You get all kinds of cool stuff. But they are two separate businesses. So there are a lot of people where they're like, well, I can only do one. Let me tell you a secret. Go ahead and start one and get educated in one. And then when you establish that well, open yourself up to other streams of income, because the richest people in the world, they don't just do one thing. They have many, many streams of income. So you want multi streams of income, bringing you residual income. And you want to make sure that you're doing it with people who already have wonderful systems in place. And doTERRA and Purium have amazing systems in place, the best compensation plans, and the people that give you just the most amazing support. Right? So my team is super awesome. And I love talking to and taking care of the people who need me and who come to me for guidance, and who I've just, have blessed me with their want to learn more and are allowing me to help them to, find that additional income in their life. And some of them are just blowing past me. So, awesomeness, guys, awesome. So if this is something that you've decided is going to be a New Year's resolution for you, and you want more money in your life, and you desire to have an additional flow of income that's going to be to where you're not going to have to work a 9 to 5 anymore, then being an entrepreneur is what you are looking for. So I am going to post several things down below. I'm going to post a link to the compensation plan for Purium, the compensation plan for doTERRA, and I will give you links for, just a little bit more information for you just to see if this is something that you would like to do. I don't like just blasting people out with stuff. You really want to think about it, look at the compensation plans, and it's so easy to get caught up in someone's sensationalism. And I just really want you to feel if this is something for you. I really want you to feel that these can make a difference for you. When it comes to Purium, really it's just try it. And if you like it, and if it's created an impact for you, and if that impact or nothing else has worked is starting to improve your quality of life, then absolutely sharing that information and how it's impacted your life can generate income for you. And if you really don't want to change how you eat, like your nutritional, how you eat, but you understand that it's still really important to have the supplementation, and maybe you really like the way essential oils smell, you can get a lot more education on how essential oils can help you to facilitate the things that you want to do, not just in your health, but in your mindset and controlling your emotions, right? Being the arbiter of yourself, the master of yourself. So doTERRA can do that for you. If that is something that you are interested in, and I'm not going to be sending millions and millions of samples out to people. I like to work organic traffic one way and everybody else is a different way. But I will absolutely walk you through a class, or I will send a sample of either something that's uplifting and energizing, or something that can help with headaches and break down bacteria, like bacteria, yeah, biofilm of bacteria, like candida, right? Those two. And I will also throw in something that will help you to ground yourself. So if you leave a comment below about whether or not you would like to be able to, be invigorated, deal with headaches, and deal with bacteria, or I want to be energized and full of energy, or I would like to ground myself and I need to find a way to just come back to center. Leave a comment below on what you're interested in. And then if you have a chance, please go to facebook.com/transform-YUR-life. That is my business page. And you can directly message me and let me know that you're interested in having a sample, because it would be a private message. No one else will see it. Please do not put your contact information in the comments. I have the greatest intentions and highest, only intend for your highest good, but other people might not. So we'll just, if you are wanting a sample, then please private message me with your name and your address and what kind of sample you would like to try, and I will absolutely mail that out to you. It's really important for you to have a positive experience in anything before you understand the power of something, whether that is anything really, whether it's a type of music or a type of food, or a type of diet and exercise, or a type of supplement. There always needs to be some kind of positive generating emotion behind it that's going to say, yeah, this is something that worked for me and I'm really interested in learning more. So if you are interested in learning more, let me know. I'll put a link up there for what an essential oil is, why doTERRA is on the top oil companies in the world, and then also how you can sign up to get 25% off any oil that doTERRA has for an entire year. So if this is something that's interesting to you, please subscribe. This was just number 2. We're going to be talking about the third and final one, which is wanting that relationship in 2020 something that you've been wishing for, gearing for, trying to search for. We're going to talk about that. That is the third most made New Year's resolution every year that people feel like they're not being very successful at. So that is what we'll cover with next video. Thank you so much for being with me. It really means a lot that you're here and watching. And since you came all the way to the end of the video, I have a gift for you. So in the comments below, I will have a link. And the link is for a $50 gift code for you in order to jump in on that transformation on the physical for the nutrition for Purium. That way you can experience a little bit of what Purium has to offer. There is a 90-day money-back guarantee. Even if you empty the bottle, you can still return it. A lot of times, if you're unsatisfied or something goes wrong, you can contact customer support, and they are the most wonderful people, let me tell you. And really, it's risk-free, because, or practically risk-free, because you're getting that 90-day, and I'm giving you $50 to try it. And then on top of that, I would not have stayed with the company for 3 years if it wasn't working for myself. I have had some serious body changes over time. And, you know, when we go through life, things fluctuate. But I can always go back to Purium, and Purium will always set me back on track. If and when I develop the discipline to just keep with it, then there's nothing that could stop me. And that's how powerful those beautiful superfoods are. And they're just food, right? It's nothing really created in a lab. The stuff is from nature for you. And everything that I share with you will literally be natural solutions, because that's what I love. I love the fact that everything here on this planet was created specifically for you. And I would like to help facilitate the health and wellness of you and your family and your loved ones and your friends by showing you the wonders of what's already here. So thank you so much, and have an amazing weekend. New Year's is coming. So, you know, the next thing we're going to talk about is how to survive New Year's after we get to the relationships, right? So thank you so much. Much love. Alohas. Mahalo for watching. Namaste.